and welcome to Videoversity. I'm Kisha Dennis.
And I'm Misty Register.
Well, it's been exactly 2 months since the date of our last show, and a lot of things have been going on here in Valdosta.
That's right, Kisha. Valdosta has been very exciting this summer. We've got had the Olympic torch come through, fireworks.
Yeah.
Lots of people down there. On this segment, we've got a band called Whiskey River that's right here from Valdosta. And also we got some tips about how to beat the heat.
And it was really hot the other day, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Right now we're going to go ahead and look at the 4th of July fireworks. Let's look at that now.
From Moody Air Force Base, Tech Sergeant Lewis Edwards singing "Proud to be an American."
Boy, weren't those fireworks exciting?
They sure were, Kisha.
Yeah.
They were beautiful. There were so many people out there, just really exciting. Made you had a really good sense about being an American, I think.
Yeah, I can say that I really did enjoy this segment of the 4th of July fireworks. It's probably better than any of the other ones I've ever seen before. But right now, here we have a band.
Yes, Whiskey River is a Valdosta band. They're really, really good. Have you heard of them?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them perform before. What are they supposed to be performing?
Well, they perform all over town, and they came into the studio, do a little segment for us. They're going to be singing "Let Her Cry" by Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay, well, let's take a look at that now.
sleep mine. She said, "There's the one I love the most. I'm not far behind. Never left me here, only tell me where she been. She had too much to drink. Said that I don't care, I just run my hands through a dark hair, and I pray to God you gotta help me find a way. Just let her cry, let her tears fall down like rain. Let her say, if you're even all the pain, let her go. Let her walk right out on you, and if the sun comes up tomorrow, let her be. Oh, let her be. This morning I woke up alone, found an old standing by the phone. Said, baby, I'll be back someday. I wanted to look for you, you wanted to know what I should do. So I sat right down and had a beer and feel sorry for myself, thinking let her cry. Let her tears fall down like rain. Let her say, if you're even on the pain, let her go. Walk right out on you. When the sun comes up tomorrow, let her be. Oh, let her be.
That band was great. I did enjoy it.
They were great. They're an excellent band. Whiskey River.
Yeah.
I go and see them all the time. It's really a great experience. Play lots of different kind of music.
So where do they usually play at?
They've played at different nightclubs here in Valdosta, playing other surrounding counties. They're great band.
I'm going to definitely check that out. But right now we're going to take the second half of our show, and we're going to go into the Olympic torch passing through Lowndes County. I really enjoyed seeing that too. That was exhilarating. It did make me feel proud to be an American.
That's right, Kiska. I was down at Olympic Park, and there were so many people out there. It really made me feel good that everybody wanted to be a part of the Olympics. It's such a big thing for Georgia to actually get to have Olympics that's only around for 4 years.
Yeah, you can feel the excitement, you know, just in everything that you do. You know, it's just great. And every time you turn on your television and you know that Georgia, Valdosta, and as well as Atlanta has a part in this, it's just exhilarating, you know?
That's true, Kiska.
Yeah.
Well, what happened here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, is that it first started in Hayhira.
Yeah. And
we've got footage all the way from Hayhira into Valdosta to Olympic Park.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there also. I was at the corner of Ann and Patterson Street, and it was just, everyone seemed to be so excited, you know, and I enjoyed it. We saw Coach Thomas running with the torch, and several other people, you know, passing, you know, here and there on down the street, and it was great. You want to take a look at that now?
Sounds good.
Okay.
There was an air of anticipation prevalent on Thursday, July the 11th, 1996, at the Olympic Park in beautiful downtown Valdosta, and much of the city's population turned out to witness a once-in-a-lifetime event firsthand. What was all the fuss? The Olympic torch relay was on its way, and the people of Lowndes County were determined not to miss a thing. There was a little waiting involved, but no one seemed to mind, as the merchants of Valdosta had made sure there were plenty of things to do while the torch made its way in from Hayhira. A great deal of hard work and planning had been involved in preparing for the big event, and the appropriate security measures were no exception. But there were to be no problems this day, and with everything in place, the stage was set. Some had a better view than others, but everyone found themselves looking to the horizon for a glimmer of the flame that would soon take its place in our very own state capitol for the 1996 Olympic Games. And finally,
let's have a big hand for the Dosta Dynamics. All right, next up to entertain you this afternoon here at Olympic Park is a group of musicians that I truly envy.
ago. And I've seen a lot of girls since then. And if I could meet them, I could get them. As yet I haven't met them. That's why I'm in this shape I'm in. Oh, another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I mean, you know.
I barely heard you, but that's what I'm planning on doing is have them all.
Why are we pulling away from the ball? I mean, there's no crowd.
How's that feel, Bubba?
A little chilly?
Look like little Bubbas? About that.
Yes, they do look like little brothers. We have a touch again. All right, you ready?
With us today, the chairman of the Valdosta Board of Education, David Waller, who will have a tribute to the late Coach Nick Hyder. Let's welcome David Waller. Coach Hyder was a man who believed that you could do anything you wanted to do if you tried hard enough. He told me many times what a great thrill it was to be selected to carry the torch. Coach Hyder would say the Olympics performers were the ones who had worked the hardest and the longest and spent millions of hours trying to do the best there is. And he would use his favorite quote, "They never, never, never quit. Never quit." Coach Hyder told me he was not running for the community, for Nick Hyder, but for the wonderful people of this community. In fact, he could hardly run anyway. As all of you know, he had bad hips, and when he filled out his Olympic form, they asked Coach Hyder how fast he could run, and he said, "Not very fast." But he told me, he said, "I would crawl for this community if it meant me getting there." Coach Hyder was a great coach, having won over 300 games in less than 28 years. The only football coach in the history of the United States to ever do this. But you could throw the coaching part away and he would still be a great person. He had so much love and compassion for all of us. The color of a person's skin or the size of the pocketbook meant nothing to Coach Hyder. All it meant to him was if there was a human being in that body, that's what he cared about. Coach Hyder was a great ambassador for our community and for the entire state of Georgia. He made speeches all over the United States and always found time to tell the audience what a wonderful place this community was and how great the people were. He also never wavered on his priorities as a coach. And in priority, God, country, family, academics, friends, and Wildcats. Coach Hyder has departed from us, but he will be remembered as the one who carried the torch for so long for so many. So it is with great honor and dignity that today we carry the torch for him and dedicate this Olympic event in his honor. Thank you. Best in Valdosta, and we have, I think, the best university in the state of Georgia, Valdosta State University. We have the best university president, isn't that what you told me to say? Dr. Hugh Bailey. Throughout history, those individuals have been esteemed and venerated who seek glory, honor, and immortality. Those who participate in the Olympic Games seek all three. Through discipline, dedication, and expansion of the human spirit to its ultimate limit, they attain victories that inspire us to live more nobly and creatively. Valdosta, the heart of South Georgia, whose reception of the Olympic train was unparalleled and whose devotion to the spirit of the Olympics is unexcelled, is privileged to welcome the Olympic torch as it makes its odyssey to inaugurate the centennial celebration of the Olympic Games. May all who participate and all who observe those games share in the glory, the honor, the immortality of the Olympic Games, and may this be a permanent legacy for this city, our nation, and our state. Thank you.
it's Kiska Dennis with Videoversity, and today we're trying to figure out what people do to stay cool. This is one of my fellow students, Yolanda. What do you do to stay cool?
Stand in air conditioning all day.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I wear my hair in braids for one thing, and I drink a lot of fluids. Girl, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
And drink a lot of water, Gatorade, and I stay in my room.
Yes, girl. Thank you, honey. What do you do to keep cool?
I stay in the air conditioning and drink a lot of Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Okay. Thank you.
Nothing. I just stay at home. I just stay at home and try to drink a lot of fluids, and that's about it. That's about it.
Okay. Well, thank you. Tell me, what do you do to keep cool and speak up?
Well, usually I just probably stay inside the, the buildings, or either go swimming most of the time.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So what do you do to keep cool in these hot days?
Wear very little clothes.
Kiska, I really enjoyed that segment on the Olympics.
Yes, so did I. It just gave me a warm feeling inside. It really did. And I really hate that the show has to end, but I hope you all have enjoyed the segments on the fireworks and the Olympic torch and the Beat the Heat, as well as that great band. Tune in next time. I'm Kiska Dennis.
And I'm Misty Register.